Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Cheryl. Thank you very much for joining me on this cold wintry day, at least it is where I live. Hello, welcome. It is December 11th, I believe, 2022. Can you believe it's this far into the year? It's going to be 2023 so soon. Sorry for the glare in my glasses. I feel like I have to apologize for that because I always notice when I watch a video and there's a glare in the glasses of the person, but hopefully it doesn't bother you. Oh, welcome to everybody. Hello, if you're just stopping by, hello. Nice to meet you. And if you're a returning viewer, hello. Welcome back. This is going to be a crafty video. I know. I'm amazed too. I'm just as amazed as you are. I'm finally doing a crafty video. So if you don't know, I talk about books mostly on this channel, but I did start this channel as a knit and crochet channel. Originally it was knit and crochet with a Gilmore girl. My last name is Gilmore, so I'm officially a Gilmore girl. And I started talking about knitting and crocheting, and then I moved on to books. Now it's kind of a mixture of everything, plus my writing. It's a mixture of everything. So today it's going to be a crafty video, so if you're here for bookish content, I apologize. This video may not be for you. But if you're here for some knitting and crocheting, stay tuned. I have this mug. It is a, oh, I got a stain there. Sorry, we'll cover that. So it's a little Peter Rabbit mug. This is from an Etsy store. I apologize for my voice, by the way. I have a bit of a cold. So if I start coughing, I apologize. I hope I don't, burst anyone's eardrums with the earphones. But, yeah, this is a Peter Rabbit mug I got from a Canadian company on Etsy. If I remember, I will link it below in the Dropbox. But if I forget and you want to know, please mention in a comment, and I will link it. I am not linking it just because I don't want to. It's because I forgot. So yeah, this is really cute. I got it. It's again a Canadian company in Etsy. I live in Canada, so the shipping was free. I don't know if shipping is free elsewhere, but in Canada it is free. So they are an Ontario-based company, I believe, and it's just so cute. So I apologize for that stain. That looks awful. Anyways, I am drinking tea. I have some, there's another stain right there. My goodness. I'm drinking tea. I'm drinking some hot chocolate tea from David's Tea. I love David's Tea. How many times can I say the word tea? My goodness. I love David's Tea. I'm hoping to go on their website on Boxing Day and hopefully get some good deals on their holiday teas. I know that right now, as of yesterday, they had some really good sales on some holiday teas. I just don't have any money, so I'm literally in the minuses, in the negative of my bank account right now. So I couldn't buy any, but there are some good deals on davidstea.ca if you'd like to try it. I don't know if they deliver to the U.S. or other countries. I'm not sure. They are a Canadian-based company. I'm assuming they do to U.S. at least. I'm not sure. You'll have to check it out, but I love David's Tea. This, again, is the hot chocolate tea I'm drinking, which you would think hot chocolate and tea wouldn't go together, but it really tastes good. I love it. It's a lot of caffeine in it. They give a thing on their boxes or on their bags if you get, they're kind of like container bags if you get the what's it called? I was going to say ground coffee. That's not right. The tea leaves. It'll say how much caffeine, whether it's a 1, 2, or 3. And 3 is high caffeine, 2 is medium caffeine, 1 is low caffeine, and then they do have a lot of caffeine-free things as well. I'm not sponsored by David's Tea, but I just love them, and I'm hoping to get some more for next year to enjoy next year, because I usually buy a big amount of them once or twice a year. I don't have a lot of money, so I like to spend during the sales. I do love the hot chocolate tea. It tastes like hot chocolate, literally, with a little bit of tea flavor, which I know sounds obvious, but it's really good. Anyways, you're not here for that. Okay, let's get started. I have a lot of knitting and crochet to show you because I haven't done a video in a long time. I even have more than, you can even see some of it there. I even have more than this. I just can't find everything. So, and I forgot one thing that's over there, so I might have to go get that. But anyways, let's start. So as far as my FOs, or finished objects, let's see if I can find some. First, I have, and I even wrote down the pattern names. I know, go me. So I'm moving the camera a lot. I am so sorry. Let's try to get this position well. I'm wearing my Let Snow shirt. I put this on just for you. Okay, we're going to start with Waffle Stitch Fingerless Gloves. This pattern is by, her website is Pug Mama. I believe it's a free it's free, but I believe it's a download, and I think you can get it on Ravelry. So it is Pug Mama, and her name is Jill. Oh my goodness, Toper Kuwix. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that. It's a very long name, but it's Pug Mama, which I prefer. That's much easier to say. And it's the Waffle Stitch wrist warmers. These are, now you can't really tell. Let me get another one. I started making another one as well in a different color, but you might be able to tell with, no, you really can't tell with this. There you go. It's a waffle stitch. I just recently learned how to do the waffle stitch, and I'm loving it. So I made this wrist warmer. This pattern is a very easy pattern to do. It's just purls and knits. And again, it's a free pattern. I will link all the patterns below, and yes, I will do it this time. So I did this by the pattern, except in the pattern, they use smaller needles and DK weight, I believe. This is actually Aran weight. I've been calling it worsted weight all this time. It's actually Aran weight. It's Bernat Premium. It's actually Aran weight, listed as Aran weight. I would consider it worsted weight, but it's actually listed on the tag as Aran weight. I think Aran weight and worsted weight are the same thing, but whatever. So I did this by pattern, except I cut it off near the end. So I'm trying to show you. It's hard with this black sparkly yarn. This might be Red Heart. I'm not sure if it's Bernat Premium or Red Heart. I got it from Walmart. But right here, you have to do another pattern. The waffle stitch takes 4 rows to do. And up here, you're supposed to do one more 4-stitch row, like one more waffle stitch pattern. I didn't do that. You're supposed to, it's a free pattern, so I don't mind showing you. You're supposed to do stockinette here, and then do one more 4-row repeat, and then the waffle stitch, and then do up here 2 rows of knitting. I thought that would make it too long, so I just did, for my taste, so I just did the stockinette and then did 2 rows of knitting. So I just cut off one last waffle stitch. So I love it. I can put it on. I sewed it up. So you just sew it up. So it's knit flat, so you just sew it up to leave a hole for your thumb. This one's a little bit big. I did make one of them to the size, and then I made the other one a bit smaller. Where's the hole? Here it is. Oh, I got sawn wrong. So I do love this pattern. I think it's really cute. This one I made, I think it's if I remember correctly, it's a multiple of 4. So on this one, I just decreased it 4 stitches. So I don't remember the exact amount of stitches you had to cast on. I just took off 4. So that's what I did. But I love them. I think they're really cute. So I did make another one in another color. I haven't stitched it up yet. And I haven't made its partner, but maybe you could see better in this pattern. This is what it looks like before you stitch it up. And again, I did the same thing up here. Actually, this is the way. You know what? Maybe I didn't do that. What did I do? I think I did a waffle stitch there. I'm not sure what I did at the end, but there it is. If you can see that better than the black one. And then you just stitch it up and leave a space for your thumb. So the way I stitched it up is I just did, I don't even know what it's called. I just went back and forth. I do know there are different ways to stitch things. I have been researching different ways to stitch things, and I think I have found my favorite way, but I don't remember what it's called, and I don't remember how to do it, so I can't show you, but maybe someday I'll show you. And I just put it on my hands. I left a long tail, and I put it on my hands, and then I just measured where I wanted my thumb to be, and then I stitched the rest. So I really like this pattern, and as soon as I started doing that, I'm going to go into a whip because this started a whole new thing. So when I found the waffle stitch wrist warmers, I thought that would make a really nice scarf. So then I found a pattern. I don't remember where I found it, and I don't remember what it was called, but it was a waffle stitch scarf. So then I thought, well, hey, I want to make a wrap for my sister-in-law. And I believe I showed it to you in the last crafty video. I was doing the Meandering Rib Scarf as a wrap. I frogged that. Now, the only reason why I frogged is I do love that pattern. The only reason why I've got it written down. It's the Meandering Rib Scarf by Lion Brand. You can find the download on Ravelry. And I love that scarf, and then I just made it bigger and made it a wrap. What I didn't like about it is that each row was different, and I had to go by the pattern, and I really wanted some popcorn knitting, where you just sit in front of the TV and knit. You don't have to look at a pattern. So I started making a wrap in the waffle stitch, because the waffle stitch is really quite easy to do. It's just 4 rows. What you do is do 2 rows of knit 2, purl 2. You end on a purl 2, and then you knit 2, purl 2 the next row. Then the last 2 rows are knitted. So that's all you do, and you repeat that. And so I started making a wrap. Now, my sister-in-law, I believe, likes the color green. I'm not even sure if she does. She is very knit-worthy, though, because even if she never wears what you give her or never uses it, she just appreciates all the hard work you put into it, and she just exclaims over how great it is, even if it's not great. I love her to death. So, I'm starting this. I think she'll use it. My brother told me that she likes to cuddle up in blankets and stuff at night when she watches TV in the winter, so I thought this might be kind of nice. I wish I made this bigger, but this is what I'm making. So I made it. I don't remember how many I cast on. I really don't. I'm sorry. I believe it was multiple of 4. I know that. I don't remember how many I cast on. I'm sorry. I just made as long as I wanted in multiples of 4. And then I've gotten this much done. So I'm almost done. I mean, she's not a big lady. So I think another, I don't know, maybe I might make it twice as long. I have still a lot left in my yarn ball. So this is red heart yarn, and I have quite a bit left. So I think I'll just use it until the yarn ball's done. So that is cool. That's what I'm making for my sister-in-law for Christmas. She doesn't watch my videos, so probably with my luck she'll watch it this time. And anyways, okay, back to FOs. So I've also made some scrunchies. So I made this scrunchie. I bought a whole ring full. It's a big round ring full of like 250 little black elastics, like the hair elastics. And I love them. I love them so much. They're perfect. They're exactly what I wanted. And it was like $20 for a big round ring of them, for like 250 of them. So I made some scrunchies. I haven't, did I tie a knot? I didn't even tie a knot. Usually I just tie a knot and then clip it. This pattern is, let's see, this is a pattern that I created. I mean, I'm sure it's been created before, but sorry. did single crochets onto the elastic. I did 30, I believe, and then I double crocheted 3 in each. Looks like I think I double crocheted in each, 3 double crochets in each stitch. And then in each stitch after that, I did 3 half double crochets. So, that's what this looked like. It's really cute. I'm making a bunch for Christmas presents and for myself. And I'm actually wearing one, this pretty blue one. I've been making a bunch of different kinds of scrunchies. So then I also made, let's see, I don't think I wrote this down. I didn't write this down. I apologize. I don't remember where the pattern is. It's a coffee cup holder. And all it is you cast on 30 stitches, and then you knit 2, purl 2, and then you, on the opposite side, purl 2, knit 2, and yeah, that's all it is. And I haven't stitched it together yet, but it's just a little coffee holder. I'm making some of those. I made another one that's a bit bigger, so I have to stitch those together. I'm going to make a few of those today or tomorrow. Just little Christmas presents. I don't have a lot of money, so I don't have things I can buy for people, so I'm just making things. Okay. What else do I have? I did make some dishcloths as well. Shout out to a website that's called, what's the website called? Hang on one sec. Turning my page. Wishing I was knitting at the lake. That website, just type in that in your Google search and you will become upon this website. I don't remember her name. Did I write it down? No, I didn't write it down. She has a bunch of free patterns on that website, and I have found some beautiful dishcloths on that pattern, as well as hanging towels. I love them. They're free, and they're so good. And the one that I've been liking lately is the Christmas lace dishcloth. I like that pattern. I don't have an example here because I made 2 of them, and I gave them both away. So, but they're beautiful. My friend really liked them when I gave it to her. Speaking of dishcloths, I wanted to find some more patterns, so I found this one. Now, let me look and see. This is called the Valentine Heart Cloth by Trisha Walter. And again, I will link it below. And the links may not be in the order that I talk about them, but I will put on them which ones are which. So, the Valentine Heart Cloth by Trisha Walter was on Ravelry. It's a free pattern, and it is so cute. I love it. So I'm making one right now with this pink yarn. Now, can you see the hearts? Maybe if you look at it this way. Can you see the hearts? There's the hearts. They look so good. Can you see the hearts? I mean, if you look they're kind of hard to see, but there's a bunch of hearts. It's kind of, you have to stretch it out and everything, but see the hearts? There's a heart there, there's a heart there, and there's a heart at the bottom. There's 3 hearts in a row. Can you see them? There, you can see them. I love this pattern. It's very easy. Again, it's a free pattern. I love free patterns. So, yeah. Then, one more thing I've been working on a lot is the Flax Sweater. I've been wanting to make a sweater for myself, and I decided to go ahead and make the Flax worsted weight sweater by Tin Can Knits. Again, this is a pattern that's free on Ravelry. Everybody talks about it. It's been said that it's one of the easiest patterns to do for a beginner for sweaters, so that's why I chose it. I am doing it in red hearts. I believe this is called lilac, I think. I'm not sure. But again, I can't afford nice yarn, so real nice yarn, so expensive yarn, so I shop at Walmart, and I'm not ashamed of that. I feel like people are a lot of podcasts, even if they don't mean to, make people ashamed that they can't afford all the fancy yarn and hand-dyed yarn, and you know what? You do what you have to do. I love knitting, and if I have to use Walmart yarn, I'm fine with that, you know. I watched one, sorry, one podcast recently that was making fun of Walmart yarn, and I kind of made a comment because I wasn't happy about that. Because there are people who need to buy Walmart yarn, and she was basically saying if you buy Walmart yarn, you're not a knitter. And that really hurts. That hurt a bit because, and to be honest, I did feel a bit ashamed because I'm a knitter. I love knitting, and just because I have to use Walmart acrylic yarn doesn't mean I'm not a knitter, and that really hurt. But I've had people comment at Walmart themselves, ask me what I'm crocheting when I go to buy yarn. And I'm like, actually, this is for a knitting project. And the person's like, or one time I asked, this lady says, what are you crocheting? Because I know you're not knitting, because a knitter would be caught dead by Walmart yarn. And she's laughing. And I'm like, actually, I'm knitting a sweater with this. And she's like, or whatever I was knitting. And she was just shocked. She was blushing and she was so embarrassed. I'm like, good, you should be embarrassed because there are knitters who can't afford it. But anyways, that said, I am making, oh, I dropped some stitches. This is in the round, so it's kind of hard to show you, but I am making the Flax Sweater. Now, I don't know, I just buy Walmart, again, Walmart's knitting needles, circular needles. So I don't know if I have a long enough cord to fit all the increases on because I'm a big woman and I don't know if I can do this, but we're going to try because I have worked so hard on it, and I don't want to frog it now just because I don't have room for all my stitches. And so I'm trying. I have, let's see, I have about 10 more increases to do, and there's 8 increases in each round. So I have about 80 more stitches I have to fit on this. So it's going to be hard. It's going to be touchy, but here it is so far. I love it. Those are my stitch markers. I bought them on Amazon. I got a big thing of them. And yeah, I'm liking it so far. I'm thinking it looks pretty good. I think this is knit bottom up. I'm not sure. This looks like it would be the bottom. I think it's bottom up. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I'm having fun knitting that. So, oh, one more thing I'm working on. I knew there was one more thing. I'm making, again, for Christmas presents, I'm making a cell phone. Oh goodness, it came off my needle. A cell phone holder. Now, I just learned how to do cable stitches without a cable needle. And guys, it is really easy. Like, I haven't been cabling. I did learn how to cable a few years ago. I'm just putting my stitches back on. I did learn how to cable, and I liked it, but I found it kind of fiddly. And then I lost my cables, needles, and I couldn't afford to get any more. So then I was looking for cell phone holder case knitting patterns for free. And I found this one. And I thought, oh, that's so cool, but it's got cables. And then my mind kind of flew back to, I don't even remember who it was. Someone was saying on their podcast once, probably a couple years ago, that they knit cables without the cable needle. So I thought, I wonder if that's like doable. I wonder if I'm an experienced enough knitter to be able to do that. So I Googled it, and I found there's quite a bit of videos on YouTube about it. The one I watched was from, was it Very Pink Knits, or was it, I don't think it was Very Pink Knits. I think it was, It might have been Very Pink Knits. I don't remember. One of those popular or Marley Bird. It was Marley Bird. On her channel, she has a video, really short video, 5 minutes, showing how to knit a cable without a cable knitting needle. And she shows how to do the right leaning and the left leaning, and it is so easy, people. So then I started making this cell phone. So this pattern is by, it's called the Knit Cell Phone Cover. It is a redheart.com pattern, free pattern. On Ravelry, you'll find it under Yarn Inspirations, I believe, but it's redheart.com. I started it. Look at that cable. Look at it. It looks so good. I'm loving it, and I'm going to work on this right after I'm done this video, and I'm just loving it. So this is a cell phone cover, and I'm so excited to make it. So I'm going to make some of those and it is for a worsted weight pattern or an Aran weight pattern. I'm so excited. That is it. That's all I can show you. My tongue is itchy. Don't you hate that when the back of your tongue gets itchy? Has that ever happened, or is it just me? I always get itchy in my tongue. And then you try and scratch it with your teeth, and then you get gunk, and it's just like, ew, gross. Anyways, that was too much information. I'm sorry. So, I think that's it. Again, I did do some dishcloths. I did make a meandering rib scarf. It's way over there, and I don't even know for sure if it's there. I think I showed it on the last video, though. I'm not sure, but I'm going to link all these patterns below, and so you can try them out yourself. They're all free patterns, so go at it. Sorry, my video just froze for a second. I don't know if it did for you, but it was weird. Anyways, that is it. So thank you very much for, I was going to say shopping. Oh my goodness, why was I going to say shopping? Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got some pattern ideas. And again, go shopping at David's Tea. I love their tea. I love them so much. And they do have in-stores as well. They do have stores in a lot of Canadian cities. I just usually buy online, but they do have stores in a lot of Canadian cities. So, okay, that's it. Have a great day. God bless you and all you do. I did record a video with a friend of mine, Jess Breimer. We were doing a review of the Christmas Murder Game by Alexandra Benedict, a book. And I recorded it all wrong, so we have to do it again. So that will be coming up in a couple weeks. But, yeah, that's it. Thank you very much. God bless you guys. Bye.